Good morning. We're here at the Grand Haven Masonic Lodge, and we're going to be talking this morning with Tom Schultz, who is the coordinator of the Muskegon Shrine Club, and I'm the coordinator of the Grand Rapids Caravan Shrine Drivers Coordinator, and we're going to be talking to Tom, getting his perspective on hospital driving. Tom's probably our oldest driver with the most service. How long have you been driving, Tom?
Well, I started back in 1993. Been driving ever since. I had a restaurant to start with, a restaurant and bar, and I could get away every day except Thursday and Friday. So I could take a lot of the trips myself and take new guys with me that wanted to join, and just enjoyed it. I like the kids and enjoyed driving.
That's a long time, 1993. How many trips you think you made altogether?
Altogether, I've made 483 trips.
That's amazing. And you're still driving.
Oh, yeah.
Still doing it today.
Yeah.
What hospitals do you go to?
Well, I've been to Erie, Pennsylvania, Cincinnati, Ohio, and Chicago.
What's a typical trip consist of? How does your day go when you start out as a driver on a trip to the hospital?
Well, we first start off, both drivers pick the patient up, and we tell the patient and the mother or father or both of them, whoever's going, that we're here to serve them and to take care of them. If there's anything that they need on the way, let us know. We can stop anytime if they need to. We usually stop about halfway into the trip around Michigan City and going to Chicago, and we take a bathroom break, or if they want a little snack or something to drink, we pick that up too, and then we go on back to the hospital.
So what continue on that with the typical day. Tell us, how does that play out? You get to the hospital, and then what happens?
Well, first of all, if we get there at the right time, then we take them downstairs right away to get something to eat. Because if we put them into the system, then they ain't going to get a chance to eat, because they're going to tell them to wait there in the lobby.
Yeah.
So we take them downstairs and get them something to eat, then we just take them back upstairs so they can get in the system.
In the cafeteria downstairs.
Yeah, the cafeteria, yeah.
Very nice too.
Yeah.
And then after they've eaten, you take them upstairs and they check in, and then the drivers do what?
Well, we usually sit around in the lounge or in the waiting area there, or else we go downstairs to the lounge and take a nap, depending upon how long we think we're going to be there.
With a very nice driver's lounge at the Chicago Hospital for drivers. Over the years, you've been driving a long time. Anything odd happen to you? You ever have any special circumstances that happen? Weather, accidents, those kind of things?
Oh, yeah.
Tell us a little bit about that.
Well, we were coming home one time. We were about 5 miles outside of Michigan City, and I was in the left lane going about 70, and all of a sudden, boom! I thought I had a flat tire, so I pulled over to the right and got out and checked the tires, and they weren't flat. What the heck happened? So I got back in and started going, and boom, boom, boom. Wow! Found out that the wheel had come off from the spindle itself of the left front wheel.
Wow.
The only thing holding it on was the brake line.
I'll be there.
So we called the police, and they sent a state police car out, and he got a tow truck, and they towed us into Michigan City. Brought us right into the Chevy dealer. The Chevy dealer took a look at it and said, well, it's going to be a while before we get to it. So we went inside, and the woman in the room in there, she called the temple in Michigan City, ORAC, and they had a doings going on that day, and they sent 2 drivers over with their van, and they took us and our passenger into Muskegon.
Wow.
And they wouldn't take any money or anything for it.
Couldn't find a better place to have a breakdown.
You got that right.
Yeah, that's unusual. Anything ever over the years? You have any special trips that really would bring back memories to you of things that you experienced?
Well, there's been a couple of them. One I really remember, there was a girl that we took down She was a teenager, maybe 13, 14 years old. And we picked her up, and when she got in the van, she sat in the middle, and I was driving, and I see her in the rearview mirror. I could just see the top part of her head, sitting in the middle. And she went down for her spinal surgery. And about a week later, we went down to pick her up, and she sat in the middle again. I could see her whole face in the rearview mirror. I mean, it brought her up at least 4 inches with the spinal surgery that they did on. That really impressed me.
Some of those things leave a lasting impression. I know that almost every trip that I've taken, I haven't taken near as many as you have, but every one of them touches you in some way. Every family that we've ever taken down there, they're so appreciative of what we do, and it just makes you proud to be a driver, and it's a good feeling to be able to give back. And I even once in a while I had one of them say, "Boy, you guys put a lot of time into this. They must pay you guys pretty well." And I went, "Well, if they paid us, I don't think any of us would do it. This is a labor of love, and that's what it's all about, driving the families to the hospital." So if we got a new driver that comes in, what tips you got for them? What are some of the things that you would say you do and don't do, so the new drivers can kind of learn, a little bit about your experience over the years?
Well, I don't know. First of all, I'd make sure to tell them that the child comes first and the needs of the child comes first. As far as talking, we try to converse with the patient and the parents, but we don't use any slangs or derogatory remarks.
The old stay away from religion and politics always applies to the drivers.
Yeah, you don't want to get in that.
And today, with the HEPA rules and the things as far as patient's information, I always try to avoid, talking to the patient about what their infliction is or what the nature of their appointment is. A lot of times they'll share the information with us, and that's fine, but I never bring that up with a patient, as to why you're going. Usually they'll start to tell us, and obviously if that's the case, it's a different scenario, but I never try to talk about those kind of things with the families. And you also have to be a little careful with what the drivers are talking about amongst themselves, because we have families in the back that can hear it, even though a good share of the time, the kids will have headphones on and they're listening to a video that they've brought or something like that, or a lot of times they're taking a nap. But we always have to be cautious of what we're talking about in the van. At the hospital, we always try to present ourselves as Shriners, and we have nice driver's shirts that Saladin provides for us, and we always wear our fez when we're at the hospital. And now we have the ID badges that they are requiring us that we wear at the hospital as well. Tom, it's been great having you share some of your experiences with us, and we can't say how appreciative we are of your service. You're the rock star of drivers for the Saladin. 487 drives. I mean, that's just a phenomenal amount of service over the years. We really appreciate it now. Thank you very much.
Thank you.